Yeah.
Well, guys, tonight's presentation, tonight's training, we're going to share with you the exact marketing system that helped a broke waiter and an unemployed snowboarder generate over 70,000 leads and sign up over 2,000 new members into a combination of both affiliate marketing and network marketing. Plus, and this is super important, we're going to give you an incredible opportunity to access the system and start a coaching program with us. Now, I'm letting the cat out of the bag here a little bit. This was a big surprise for a lot of people, for just 10 bucks. Okay, we're going to show you how to get started with our guidance and this system for just 10 bucks. But we're also going to show you tonight how the philosophies of what go into this system and what worked in our business, did for us, what it did for us. I mean, we're going to open your eyes to what's possible in marketing. Right, Adam?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, exactly. I mean, we really want you to understand this stuff, and I think that what you're about to see does a really good job of that.
Awesome. So let's dive in, guys. And Adam, keep an eye on the chat here for a minute. I want you guys to remember your first day in business. Okay, remember the day that remember the day whether you had a hotel meeting or you were at a friend called you up and you saw a video and you signed up, you got your kit, you had this vision of what life was going to look like. I want you to go put in the chat what it was that your business was going to be a vehicle for. Maybe was it going to be more time with your family, right? Were you going to get to quit your job or fire your boss like I did? Was it going to be that you wanted to give back? Did you just want to get rich and drive a great car and have a mansion? That's cool too, right? Adam, I mean, what was when you got started, what was your vision when you saw it for the first time?
Yeah, well, I mean, it was definitely the freedom, but it was also like, it wasn't just like freedom to not have a job. I mean, it was the freedom to do what I want, when I want, and the kind of freedom that I'm talking about, takes a lot of money as well, right? I mean, I saw people, I couldn't believe it. I saw people making $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 a month in their flip-flops from their beach house in Hawaii. And I was like, oh my God, people actually live like that? That's what I want.
Yeah, so I'm curious, what are some of the things that are over there in the chat? And I really want you guys to think about this. I mean, what was the vision you had when you started? What was your big why? What did you see as this business bringing to fruition in your life?
There's some good ones coming in here. I got time freedom, my own boss, time with family, riches, excited about getting rich quick, time freedom from my work at home job, financial independence and to help others, to quit my full-time job, to earn a living and be able to be there for my special needs son, freedom to travel, come and go as I please, not to have to look at prices. That was big for me too. Fire my boss, time with family, big car, everything. Retire my parents. That's another one that was important to me. Cool. Not be told I can't take a vacation day anymore.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. So here's what I want to know, guys. 2015 just turned over to 2016. I don't know how long you've been in business. Could be a month, could be weeks, could be months, could be years. Are you closer to that? Are you where you wanted to be? Have you accomplished what you set out to accomplish? Now, for some of you, the answer might be yes. For others of you, that may still be the dream, right? And I want to ask you a very serious question here, and that is, what is it really going to take? What are the real numbers of what it would take? If you want to fire your boss or be rich or live a life of freedom or have no boundaries or any of that stuff, how many sales are you going to need to make? How big does your team need to be? Go over in the chat. I want to know if you even know what the number is, right? Adam, I mean, we see people, right? They have these big ideas of what they want. They have no idea what it'll take to get there, right? They don't even know, right, what the numbers are going to be or how many people it's going to be. How many sales do you think you have to make? How many people do you think you have to talk to? How many leads do you have to generate? How much time do you have to put in? What are the real numbers of what it's going to take to get you there? I'm very curious as to what you think they are. Something tells me they're quite big, right? And what happens is I think people get, all of a sudden when they think about it like this, Adam, it's like, well, the dream seems really cool, right? Yeah. But the numbers seem so big and what has to actually happen seems so big and it's so far from what's actually happening that those dreams feel a little bit like pipe dreams, right?
Sure.
And tonight, we're going to teach you how to turn those pipe dreams into reality. Now, whether you actually take massive action or not is 100% up to you. It's up to you to take the action. Now, some of you are probably on here for the first time, never seen us before, and we're sitting here saying, hey, we're broke waiter and unemployed snowboarder, and we generated 70,000 leads, signed up over 2,000 people into different deals. Is that for real, right? And so for that reason, I want to just quickly tell you our story here. And Adam, I mean, you've been in the game longer than me. Maybe you can share with people how you got started in this business and what your experience was like early on.
Yeah, for sure. It's funny. That picture, I haven't seen that picture in a really long time. That must have been from 2009, which was right after I got started in the industry. I came from a corporate advertising background. I got involved in this industry in 2008, and I had just lost 2 newspaper advertising sales jobs in my first 6 months of moving across the country to Colorado, right? And I was actually looking, and this just sounds crazy to even say now, but I was looking for other advertising jobs after I just lost 2 advertising jobs. I was looking for another advertising job on Craigslist, and I saw a little business opportunity ad that said we can show you how to make money online. So I came into this business through an online sales funnel, right? And I thought I had, dollar signs in my eyes. I saw people that were, there were people, testimonials from people that were making $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 a month. And I thought that I was going to be one of those people like next month. And it definitely didn't happen that way for me. About 6 months later, I not only had I not made a dime in my business, not recruited a single person, but I had also racked up about $10,000 worth of credit card debt trying to figure out ways of making the business work for me. That was like my first, that was my experience in my first 6 months in this business.
That's wild. I remember I was walking through the kitchen, and the chef at the restaurant I worked at handed me a business card. I went home, I watched a video. It was a network marketing company, and the gears started spinning, right? Like it was like I was hooked. I saw the light. I said, this is my way out. And I got in and I was all fired up. I went out, I talked to a few people, and I mean, I just got knocked down. Like I just wasn't confident. I didn't think, I had this story going in my head that nobody was going to want to listen to me because I had gone from, management position somewhere to being a waiter. And that story hung with me long enough that I ended up only making $98 in my first 10 months in business. To the point where I actually brought someone in. My buddy was living on my couch for 2 months, right, just to subsidize the rent. And I remember he came home one day and he said, I really admire you for doing all this work in the face of such a high risk of failure, right? Like such a potentially high failure rate. And I thought he was talking another language. I was like, there's no way I'm going to fail, right? And, it was kind of that attitude that carried me through. But, man, it was a rough go. I really I got into a system called My Lead System Pro, which we'll talk about in a moment. I was sitting there stuck in a chair, $10,000 in debt, and like something had to change, right? And that's when My Lead System Pro came into my life. I knew the warm market deal wasn't working for me. I knew that chasing people down wasn't working for me. And I saw people crushing it on the internet, and so did you, Adam, right? I mean, you were one of the original members in My Lead System Pro.
Yeah, exactly. I came into the system when it first launched because 2 of the guys that were in my company, they were the guys that created the system, and they were the guys that were getting humongous results using these attraction marketing principles. And they announced that they created this system where people can leverage the same principles to build their business in the way that they had been getting so many big results in theirs. And I got right in, and that was the very beginning of MLSP, probably 8 years ago.
Yeah, and I remember, I was sitting there and I didn't understand what this system was. I didn't understand how it would help me build my primary business, my network marketing business. But I knew that the top recruiter and the top income earner in my company were using the system. So I decided to dive in and check it out. And it was thanks to this system for both of us that we started to have breakthrough, right, Adam?
Yeah, big time. Yeah, you guys, so many breakthroughs in my business as a result of MLSP. My first 6-figure year, I went from making $19,000 in 2009 to my first 6-figure year just 2 years later in 2011 as a result of this system. Right. Fast forward a couple years after that, I joined a different network marketing company. I became the #1 producer in that company. You can see that right there. And then here's the screenshot from our from our back office showing us both in the top 10 spots. And that number has actually shifted a little bit. Justice, you've actually, I believe you've actually surpassed me in that area.
I have, but you've earned more money in MLS.
But I've made more money.
So here, guys, and same thing with me. I've had the good fortune, been lucky enough to be invited to speak and train at major industry events. My big start was with YouTube. I've driven I think it's 1.25 million views now, 100% free. Just inside the MLSP back office, I've generated 21,700 leads. That doesn't include everything outside of MLSP, right? So when we talk about 70,000 leads, guys, Adam and I have funnels everywhere that generate crazy amounts of leads. We've moved our infrastructure outside of MLSP a little bit, and that's where it's just been it was a game changer for us. Put it that way. It was flat out a game changer. And we've coached over 700 people in what we call challenges, right? So we got results, then we got invited to speak and train at places, and then we turned around and we created these coaching programs called challenges. And this is where we've been able to have our biggest impact and give back. And these are some of the challenges that we've had come through.
Yeah, so you guys may know Mr. Bert Bledsoe, a good friend of ours. Bert says, before working with Adam and Justice, I was a struggling network marketer with no experience and never making a dime online. Since following their easy directions, my online business has exploded. I generate leads daily, and I have created a full-time income. The best part is all I had to do is follow a few easy steps. And then our buddy Marquel Russell says, I have to be honest, I used to be an entrepreneur who used to just wing it, be all over the place, and have very little, if any, results to show for it. With the help of Adam and Justice's training, I was actually able to get laser beam focused on a strategic plan, and within 90 days, I was able to become the #1 recruiter in my network marketing company out of 50,000 associates. These guys rock. And you guys, you may be familiar with a quote by a guy named Zig Ziglar. He said, if you help enough people get what they want, you will get what you want. And that's exactly what we've experienced in this industry. We've been blessed to be able to live the lifestyle, and the freedom that so many people come to this industry for, yet so few, actually attain. These are pictures. We've got Justice and I doing a tequila tasting in Cozumel, and that was only 7 or 8 months ago. No, not even. And then we've got you see Justice and I up in the middle there in New York City having some beers in New York City, and then on the top right there we've got us with another awesome marketer friend of ours, Pamela Herman. Yeah. That is on the Pacific Coast there in San Diego, right?
Yeah, I mean, I remember, the center picture there of us in New York was before the 2014 Biz Builder Challenge. Right. And, down bottom right, guys, is all-inclusive out in Cabo. That trip was actually won in a recruiting contest. I was working with someone else. We won the recruiting contest. We gave the vacation to our parents, and we had to win it again, right? And so I think I had to recruit 6 people in 5 days, something like that. And when you apply these principles, that can be done quite easily, right? And I always say to Adam, we always say, we wanted to vacation more when you're getting into this business. Then you want to win the vacations, right? And then our tequila tasting down there, we actually gave away the vacation. So, it's super powerful what can happen. I mean, I'm actually going out to see Adam. I'm going to Orlando this Friday. Yeah. And then I've decided to stay down there because my father's going to be down in Orlando. I've decided to just stay down there and hang with my father. And then I'm going straight to Denver to go meet up with Adam the following week, and then we're going up into the mountains of Denver. Just 2 straight weeks. And I don't say that so you sit at home and go, man, when's my turn? I say that so that you understand that what we're teaching here is the route to having the freedom that you want. And I'm sure a lot of you put travel and all that good stuff, in the reason why you started your home business. So I want you to understand that if success and lifestyle seems a bit out of reach while you're looking at those pictures, trust us, we get it, okay? we face problems, and there's problems that you're likely facing. And, you're probably getting blown off by friends and family, stood up at home meetings and having your calls avoided, all while your upline says the answer is to do more of what you're doing. I love that, right? When I was out there, Adam, getting stood up, people are like, oh, no, just keep doing that. Okay, great. Maybe your business is costing you more than you're making. And if that's not enough to make you feel like a failure, those closest to you don't even support you. I get that all the time where people tell me that their spouses aren't supportive. Right, Adam?
Right. Yeah, for sure. And then, another big problem, guys, that we face in the digital age, the internet has you pulled in 1,000 different directions. Can you relate to that? You're spending every waking hour of the computer just trying to make some sense of it all, and you feel like you're going nowhere. Does that make sense? And then another biggie, guys, everything that you do is about getting the prospect, right? Chasing down the prospect, you got to get them, right? Rather than attracting them to you, because you have zero leverage and you're going time poor, right? You're spending all this time doing it with little to no returns. Can you identify with that?
Yeah, guys, go and tell Adam in the chat box, does any of that sound familiar? Because that's what I was experiencing when I was a waiter, and what Adam was experiencing when he was replaced by a board on one of his jobs back in his mountain job days. Guys, let Adam know in the chat if any of that sounds familiar. And I want to know, do you want to know the secret to faster, easier results, more money, and more time? Right? Do you want to know how to make seemingly difficult numbers, those numbers that you probably tallied in your head of what it's going to take for you to really have the lifestyle that you want? Do you want to know what it's going to take to make difficult numbers seem 10, even 20 times easier to reach? See, it's the same secret that helped a broke waiter and an unemployed snowboarder generate 70,000 leads and sign up over 2,000 members, while 95% of people in our industry were failing miserably. Now, here's what I want you to understand. You've probably been told this, and it's the biggest misconception out there. Massive action, plus a big vision, plus unstoppable determination and good old-fashioned hard work will get you to the promised land. Guys, who's heard that before? Who feels like that's what people tell you all the time? Just take more action. Just work harder. Just stick with it. Stick around the flagpole. Here's the deal. It's not true. I know that might be tough to let that sink in, but that is not enough. Here's what you need. The secret is leverage. That's the secret. Tonight, we're going to share 5 leverage lessons that allowed us to put our business on overdrive without increasing our daily work.
Yeah, guys. So what we're going to need you to do, because what we're going to share with you is a game changer for you in your business. So you need to shut down distractions, right? Get out the notepad, get ready to take some notes, suspend your disbelief, at least for the next little bit during this presentation, right? And then and engage with us. Okay, we want you guys to be engaged, through the duration of this presentation. So let's dive in. Okay, so leverage lesson number 1, guys. Don't sell steak to a vegetarian, right? And what we mean by this here is don't try and convince somebody to do something that they haven't already expressed an interest in doing.
Absolutely. I once heard one of the best network marketers in history. Adam and I had this guy. He consulted for a company that we were with, actually. Really cool guy, right, Adam? I mean, he had created loads of millionaires. He had done incredible things in network marketing. And I once heard him talk about knowing your numbers. And here's what he said. He said, if I talked to 10 people, 2 would take a look. If I got 10 to take a look, 2 would join. He said, if I got 10 to join, 2 would do something. And if I got 10 to do something, 2 would become leaders and make serious money. Now, here's what I realize when I look at these numbers, okay? If I want 10 to do something, then I need 50 to join, right? And, if I want 2 to become leaders in serious money, I need 10 to do something. If I want 10 to do something, I need 50 to join. If I need 50 to join, I need 250 to take a look, okay? If I need 250 to take a look, I need 1,250 people. I need to ask. I need to talk to 1,250 people. Now, there's just one problem here. My skills weren't that good, and your skills probably aren't as good as his either. right? This is one of the best I ever saw, right? So you'll be lucky if you do half as well starting out. Now I want you to picture what half as well looks like. Imagine this. And how much time does it take to talk to 100 people? Picture this. You go out there between warm market and cold market prospects and all that different stuff. You go out there and you talk to 100 people. Out of those 100 people, because you're half as good as one of the best network marketers I've ever seen, which I think is a compliment if you're half as good, right? You get out there and 10 people are willing to take a look. Out of all those people, right? Those are the people that are interested, the blues right there, versus the people that are dark gray, okay? And guess what? Out of those 100 people that you talk to, if you're half as good as the best network marketer I ever saw, this is how many people are going to join statistically, okay? You know there's a better way, right?
So who's the audience, guys, that will produce the least resistance, right? It's definitely not your friends and family, right? You probably know that. It's not random Facebook friends, that's for sure. It's not strangers in parking lots in shopping malls. It's struggling network marketers, guys. People that are looking for a solution for their business, and people looking to get into network marketing. We have found in our decades of experience and our in what we've done in this industry, the most effective prospect for a network marketing company is somebody who has a business, who is struggling to build that business, and people looking to get into a business. Doesn't that make sense? That would be the people that would be the better prospect than somebody who has never expressed an interest in joining a business opportunity?
In other words, you're selling steak to steak eaters, guys. I want you to imagine for a minute. No more is this a pyramid scam. No more let me see if you make money first. Anyone ever got that one? Right? No more aimlessly plastering stuff all over social media. I know some of you are doing that right now with your before and after pictures and tagging people. No more haters. No more naysayers. Just real interested prospects who are not only interested, but they see you as the person that they want to join. Now, what can understanding the difference in chasing people down or spending your time with people who aren't interested versus understanding who your real audience, your real target audience is, and speaking to people, okay, where you're going to get the least resistance. That's when you have leverage. And Adam, I'm sure you could probably tell a million stories as to when, this has really worked for you, right? Yeah. Going after the right people. But do you have like one that really stands out in your head?
Yeah, I definitely do. I actually made a YouTube video back in the day that ended up speaking to somebody with that marketing message, right, of let me help you in your business, right? And I got this guy to join my company. This guy very quickly went on to become the #1 producer in that company. And he made me, just from his efforts alone, produced probably around $50,000 in personal income for me, just with this one guy from this 190-second YouTube video that I made. That's leverage.
That's totally wild. That's totally wild. I remember, Adam, going to hotel meetings over and over. And I used to drive an hour, right? And it was theoretically an hour away. And it was down in the area, in an area called Edison, New Jersey. Sorry, I had to take a quick drink of water there. And the meeting was always at around 7 o'clock, and the traffic was just out of control. And I remember going down there and just twiddling my thumbs in this meeting. Nobody would show up, and we'd all just kind of look at each other and go, oh, what are we going to do to get more people to the meeting, right? Somebody was paying for the hotel room and all that different stuff. And one day I saw people doing webinars, and I said, enough of this, right? I'm not going to sit in an hour drive with an extra hour of traffic for 2 hours to go all the way down there, to have no one show up, to have no one else bring anybody, and all of us just sit there and twiddle our thumbs. I see people doing webinars. I'm going to do webinars. So I went out there. I learned how to build an audience online. This didn't happen overnight, guys. But, I learned how to build an audience online. I really learned how to do webinars. And I remember you and I were doing some trainings, and I said, you know what, I'm going to do a separate webinar, and I'm going to invite people, and I'm going to promote my network marketing business, right? And I was a nobody at the time, really, in that business. And that night, I signed up 11 people. into my network marketing business. And the next day, the owner of the company dialed me direct.
That's a good sign.
And said, I'm here to help in any way. I'm here to help. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you did, but I'm here to help you in any way you can, right? My cell phone just rang out of the blue. That's a lot different than sitting 2 hours in traffic.
Seriously.
So, leverage lesson number 2, guys. Technology is your friend. Real freedom lies in systems. So, you got to let go of the idea that I'm not techie. This is all blah, blah, blah. It's so confusing, because it's your friend. If you got to learn it and there's a little learning curve, so be it. But so much power lies in using systems. Now, we're going to show you here pretty much the proven system that we use, okay? The proven system that you'll see most marketers use in this or a slightly different variation, but very similar, right? And this is a funnel. Maybe you've heard the term sales funnel before. Maybe you haven't. But this is the way that you can leverage systems and bring the right people to you. And what I want you to do is I want you to look up top there. We've got those people, right? And the little black social media bubbleheads there are non-interested people. And the little blue social media bubbleheads there are interested people, people who are actually either network marketers, like we said, or interested in getting into network marketing. And our first goal is to use marketing strategies like social media, like YouTube, like search, like ads, like websites. And we drive people to your blog. Your blog is your hub. That's where people come. They see you as the authority. They're in your world. Now, when people get to your blog, some of those people might come via a link here or a link there and not be very targeted. Now, it's likely because of what you write as your title. Now, Adam, what was the title of the last blog post you wrote? You remember?
I believe it was, yeah, I mean, I can't remember.
I didn't mean to throw you a curveball there. Yeah. Usually a blog post, an example would be like 3 tips on how to get leads on Facebook, or how to close more sales in your network marketing business, or how to do a proper 3-way call, whatever it is. It's educational, usually for network marketers. So when you see a title like that, right, the right people are going to likely come to your blog post, with a few people who aren't that targeted. But then they're going to see an offer. And this is done through a giveaway or a capture page. Guys, go over and give a big yes in the box, on the chat box over there, if you've ever seen a page where someone asks you to enter your name and email in exchange for something, right? Usually something that you want if you're the targeted audience. Now, if people take this, right, because it is usually a big solution to one of their problems, okay, and a lot of struggling network marketers have very similar problems. Once someone grabs that giveaway, they're officially targeted, wouldn't you say, Adam?
Oh, yeah.
Right? That once they're inside, they've grabbed the giveaway, they've raised their hand and said, hey, I'm either in network marketing or I'm interested in network marketing, right? Then we have something called the funded proposal. This is where we sell something that is a low-cost, high-value solution. We sell them a solution to their problem rather than pushing our opportunity on them right away, because we don't have a relationship with them yet. But the cool part is this brings cash flow into our business. This starts to fund our business. Adam, you've had a lot of different income streams, but you didn't build a huge residual overnight, right? I mean, but your business still costs money, right? Yeah. It still costs money to go to the hotel meetings. It still costs money to get the website up. There's still expenses with building a business. So cash flow is super important. Now, during the follow-up process, right? That's through automated email, possibly even through phone call. Right? That's when you're going to make a few more sales, and even more of the highly targeted people are going to identify themselves, because these guys, a buyer is the best lead. If someone's willing to invest in themselves in a solution, that is an incredible lead for everything else that you have to offer. And once that relationship is built, once you've identified, basically this is sorted people. You've got your primary business, your network marketing opportunity, whatever your primary company is. And out of this process, you're going to get people that join you in your business. Now, here's the most important part. This is what I want you to focus on. From the funded proposal down, we put our energy into that. We don't put our energy into going after uninterested people. We put our energy into bringing interested people towards us and having our system sort them. Doesn't technology seem pretty sexy after that explanation?
Yeah, absolutely. All right, guys. So leverage lesson number 3. Man, I love that. So leverage lesson number 3, guys. Master traffic strategies one at a time. So my most recent traffic strategy that I decided to take on and really put a big go into was Twitter. And now this is a screenshot. This was actually taken from today in my Twitter back office. You're seeing that I have 50,456 fans or Twitter followers in my audience. And 18,903 in the last 90 days. So I've been averaging in the last 90 days 210 new followers on Twitter per day. And then look at this screenshot on the right-hand side. Your tweets earned 122,899 impressions over the last 24 hours. Oh my God. That is some serious eyeballs, you guys. Imagine having that many eyeballs looking at your stuff, at your promotions. Do you think that you would be getting better results in your business than you are getting right now?
Yeah, right. And I mean, just to go back here, guys, okay, the social media up in the top left there. So Adam is using Twitter, right? He built that audience. He focused on one strategy, and he's funneling people into his system. Now, Adam, I think you said today you generated something like 20 or 25 leads for free just from Twitter.
Yeah, well, just today, I'd say probably about 20, and I've been doing right around 15 or 20 between the different things that I'm doing on Twitter, and it's all free, and it takes me about at this point it takes there was a little bit of setup stuff involved that took a little bit longer, of course, but I mean I'm at the point now where I could I do it all in about 15-20 minutes a day.
That's awesome. And so you basically took some time to set it up. You chose one strategy to focus on, which was Twitter. And you even came to me and said, "I'm really going to put my head down and focus on Twitter. This is my focus right now." Now, that's not your only traffic source, right?
No, absolutely not.
But in order for you to get these results, would you say that a majority of your energy from the standpoint of learning and applying was focused in this area until your infrastructure and your system was set up here?
Yeah, absolutely. For an extended period of time, it definitely was. And that's the beauty of leverage, is that you can, take some time, get something like this rolling, and then, streamline and automate it to the point where it only takes you 15 minutes a day to do. And then you can, focus on building up another residual, business building source or lead generation source.
I mean, that's what I want to drive home with people so much. Because there's a lot of people out there that are on Twitter right now, and they've toyed around with it, right? There's a lot of people that have toyed around with Facebook, toyed around with blogging, toyed around with YouTube, and everybody works on it for a little bit, and then they move to the next thing, and they try and do it all at once. What if you just dove in and learned one thing and focused on it so intently that you actually started getting results, and you set it up in a way that later you could now spend 10 or 15 minutes per day and produce these kind of results? That's the answer, guys.
Yeah.
All right. I started by focusing on YouTube. Now, I want you to look at these videos. One is 3 simple tips to increase YouTube traffic. When you Google increase YouTube traffic up top there, it comes up #1 in Google. Right? A 3-minute video. done 9 months ago. Then the bottom one here, I love this, online MLM leads. Right? My target audience has a problem. They need online MLM leads. I know, because they want to get in network marketing or they're struggling in network marketing. This video is on the front page of Google, ranks 3rd in the organic search. And here's the crazy part. You see the arrow. That video was put up July 1st, 2012. And that thing is still getting leads for me today. How's that for leverage? Why? Because I focused, like Adam focused on Twitter, I focused entirely on YouTube, nothing else. I learned exactly how to make it happen. Now take a look here, guys. Here's a video called Attraction Marketing, the Secret to Unlimited MLM Leads. It's gotten over 8,700 views since 2012. You see the arrow there? Okay, points right to a link. Another video over here, MLM Recruiting Tips, 1,200 views. Arrow points right to a link. We direct people, just like Adam directs people from Twitter, and we do it from other places too. We direct people into our system. Okay? And man, I've got hundreds of videos. Stop over complicating it. It really can be that simple.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys, let's leverage lesson number 4, a little thing we call PT plus MS equals UL. So it stands for passive traffic plus multiple streams of income equals ultimate leverage. So you guys, if you kind of look at this diagram here, we've got our funded proposal into a continuity based membership, right? So that starts to build our our front end residual income. Then we've got our biz op that builds our either a biz op or a high ticket opportunity that is designed for the back end income, right? So both of these kind of working together are really the ultimate leverage to creating insane amounts of money both on a residual basis and and leveraged high ticket income.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. And something that's not listed here is I want you guys to imagine passive traffic plus multiple streams of passive and recurring income, right? Continuity stuff. Imagine if you had people coming into a front-end program like a My Lead System Pro, okay, and that was paying you residually, right, on monthly billing, and then several of those people were joining you in your network marketing business, which was also paying you residually, and that traffic that was creating those sales was coming residually. That's powerful, right? And then you've got a high ticket. So in other words, Adam and I have brought plenty of people into My Lead System Pro. Many of those people have joined us in business opportunities or bought some of our training programs. And then every once in a while, we'll go and do something like Adam. We did a Colorado mastermind where people came out and paid $3,500 to come out and have us dive into their businesses.
Yeah.
And here's why this works, guys, because buyers are your most targeted leads. See, a lot of you are chasing non-buyers. You're not sorting properly, right? It's 10 times easier to identify a buyer and get them to buy again or join your biz op than to get a new customer, okay? Something out there called the 80-20 curve by Perry Marshall. And the example, I love one of the examples he gives Adam is the NFL. And he says, in the NFL, there's, the average fan probably spends about like $5, right? They watch the games at home, they do all this different stuff. And then that's about 80% of the people. Then about 20% of those people, they're season ticket holders, or they buy tickets and go to games, right? And then that splits down into a smaller group of people that spend multiple, that buy season tickets or buy the jerseys and all this different stuff. And then that breaks down into people that have the luxury boxes all the way up to like $1 million luxury box. And that's what you have to recognize is that bringing people in, systematizing it, sorting them out, finding the buyers, creating continuity revenue, and then moving them up, a sales ladder, so to speak, is the way to build a serious business. Now, just on the front end, okay? Now, I'm going to put a big income disclaimer out there, Adam. Guys, results are not typical, okay? Obviously, we worked hard, we learned stuff, but we're teaching you what we learned here, and we're going to tell you how you can get access to us for just $10 and learn more. But here's the deal. That is just we snapped that from mine and Adam's MLSP back office. So that's just the front end, little continuity on the front end, has produced combined over $300,000. Okay. Now that doesn't include the $200,000 in sales that our challenges have done. Doesn't include our network marketing businesses. Doesn't include Adam's event or
coaching student.
Doesn't include coaching. Doesn't include the 8 different products I've created, right? Doesn't include the other affiliate programs we've been in. Doesn't include the affiliate launches we've been in where we sell other people's products. That's just the front end, like in the door.
One income stream.
Guys,
one income stream.
That should open your eyes. Leverage lesson number 5, mentorship and continuing education. Adam and I continue to invest in ourselves. We continue to spend time getting around the right people, learning. That's a picture of us down in a mastermind with our friend Tanya. I made a big coaching investment last year, over $15,000 in a coaching program that was out of this world. And I want you guys to understand that mentorship and continued education are incredibly important. And you might go, well, that's not really a leverage thing, but it is. Because mentorship helps you navigate the journey faster, and money favors speed, right? Modeling Modeling other people and what they've done is the single best way to achieve a desired result, right? Modeling is finding somebody who has what you want, doing what they do, and you'll get what they get, right? Understand that your income will increase as your value increases. So, Adam, I'm going to use you as an example, bud, right? Right now, Adam, he's got Twitter rocking and Twitter, and we're just going to use Twitter. I mean, not any other traffic sources you got going on, but Twitter's rocking and is producing 20 leads a day, right? And those 20 leads a day are coming in and they're buying stuff, right? Whether it be continuity, whether they're joining in your deal, whether they're buying I know you've got an event coming up. Maybe they buy a ticket to that event. Okay. So Adam right now, has got 50,000 Twitter followers and, he's running his little program and that's putting about 20 free leads a day in, and they're going to buy stuff. Well, over time, that audience is going to grow and grow and grow, right? And as the audience grows, the lead number will go up and the sales will go up. But as Adam's value grows, the things that Adam sells, the money in which Adam can dictate, the way in which he can move people up the power curve, the 80-20 curve, grows as well. So not only is that 10 minutes a day going to keep growing, I hope you guys are seeing this. I'm trying to lay it out very simply. Not only is that 10 minutes a day going to keep growing Adam's audience and getting him more leads and making more sales, but as he continues his education and continues to get mentorship, that audience, that's going to compound. So it's growing, plus what he's making is growing. Does that make sense, guys? Do you see how it's not just growing in one way? It's actually like, it's like multiplied.
Yeah.
Is that powerful?
For sure.
Guys, getting into the right education platform, the right communities, and getting the right mentorship is also the best way to be around like-minded people. And that's the way you keep your head on straight. Now, it really can be so simple. I mean, Adam, is that not a step-by-step explanation? Right? I mean, it is that simple, guys.
Man, it so is.
I've got a question for you guys. Okay? Now that you see that, and go over in the chat, and I'm curious what you guys have to say. Now that you see that, I want to know who had a little light bulb go off there. And what's 2016 looking like now? I mean, imagine if you just focused on imagine if you put a system in place. Imagine if you focus on the right audience, if you put a system in place. Okay? If you chose one strategy and learned how to drive traffic. If you learned how to create leverage with multiple streams of income and passive traffic and moving people up the curve. If you learned how to continue your education and grow. Then what's 2016 going to look like? Where are you going to go when the first high ticket sale comes in? What are you going to spend the money on? You're going to go vacation, right? Maybe you're going to go get a nicer car. Maybe you're just going to take your family out to dinner, treat them, right? What's the future look like now? A year from now, if you just one strategy like what Adam's doing on Twitter, what could be different? Could your rank advance? Could you sign up a person or two, right? A month, maybe a week? Could you create a side paycheck on top of your network marketing business that's at $500 or $1,000 a month? What about $5,000 or $10,000 a month? Could you win a contest for a vacation? What is 2016 looking like? Curious. Have you guys gotten value so far? Adam, let's take a quick peek in the chat here. I want to see what we're looking like here. Super simple. They make it seem so simple. We'll need help for that. That's what I need to master online. Twitter is impressions. Twitter tells you impressions now. I know there's a little delay here, guys. Tonight's a night we'll make history. Love it, love it, love it.
They're coming. They're coming now. Awesome value. 2016 is my year. So much value. Powerful.
Love it. Time for action. On to value. Pumped and excited. Guys, we're not nearly done here, so but I just wanted to get a feel for the audience, see where we're at. Amazing. Cool, 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 cool. Love it. Totally simple, exciting, awesome.
Cool.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, Adam.
Yeah, guys. So curious, how would you feel to have everything that you needed to give the perfect audience exactly what they wanted, regardless of your experience? How would it feel to rank advance by simply working smarter, not harder? Okay. How would it feel to get paychecks from 5, 10, or even more different sources, all while building your primary business? How would it feel to tackle your online journey with support and mentorship? How would it feel to truly make 2016 your year?
Guys, go on in the chat box and let us know how that would feel. I mean, I'm not sure, and Adam's not sure why you showed up tonight, right? Some of you, some of you are still kind of dipping your toe in the water, so to speak, in home business. Back, like I was when I got started, where I had a business, but I didn't really have a business, right? I didn't have a business because I had a kit. I didn't have a business. That's not the mark of having a business. I was still sitting on the couch, flipping through channels, jumping on the occasional webinar, wondering, when it's going to all fall into place for me. Guys, I'm not here to judge. Maybe it's not your time if that's the case. Okay, but the reality is until you make a big choice, nothing's going to change. For things to change, you have to change. Starts with a choice. Some of you are on here and you see the light. Some of you, 2016 is going to be your year. Some of you are ready to step up. Some of you are ready to go for it. Some of you are ready to learn how to really put into place what we laid out tonight. And you see what it's going to do for your business. Guys, we have helped so many people through MLSP and through our challenges. And tonight, we're making it easier than ever to get set up online and get our guidance. Mine and Adam's guidance, get set up online, systematize it like we talked about. Guys, we have students like Jim, right, Adam?
Yeah, exactly. So you guys, this is one of our students, Jim O'Brien. Jim says, after being a success at everything I did, I was failing miserably at my online business. It had me feeling like a failure. Adam and Justice's challenge taught me the adjustments I needed to make. Not only am I no longer frustrated, but I now generate over 1,400 targeted leads and have commissions coming in every single pay period. I know that my course corrections have me on the path to the most successful period of my life, in business. Thanks, guys. So then Doug DiMercurio, our buddy Doug, says, my final week of the 100-day challenge, did it make a difference? Absolutely. Last Sunday was the first time I had ever enrolled more than one person into my primary company. I enrolled 4 in one day. I had my first $1,000 single commission, best month ever in income, and I'm having more fun than I've had in 30 years. Thank you, Justice and Adam, so much. Anyone who thought they couldn't afford to do this was mistaken. You can't afford not to do it.
Now, you guys are probably getting pretty excited, right? And you're also probably wondering, how the heck do I get everything in place, like Justice talked about, all that infrastructure, all those systems, so that I can start raking in leads and making easier sales now and start having leverage in my business? Well, here's the deal, guys. We used My Lead System Pro. We believe that My Lead System Pro is better today than it was when we got started tenfold. It is as good as it's ever been. It's really, really amazing. We actually watched a $10 million earner come back to the system because he's so impressed with where they're at, and that's where he got his start. And he said, I need to give other people an opportunity to get their start and get set up the way I did. So here's what you're going to get access to when you join My Lead System Pro to get your system set up. First is MLSP's blogging platform. It's called MLSP Sites. Remember, guys, your blog is your hub, and you're going to be able to set up a slick, sexy, professionally designed, authority-building blog with just a few clicks of the mouse. It includes premium features used by top marketers. Okay, I mean, literally, hosting that is comparable to $500 a month hosting, paid themes, plugins that would have cost you $20, $30, $50 a month, and they're all in there already, included. Plus, you own the blog. They don't keep the content from you. You can always move it off of sites if you ever wanted to down the road. Super, super valuable, guys. This is a $2,000 value. Then you're going to get pre-built lead magnet funnels. These are 18 professionally designed capture pages with built-in giveaways ready to market immediately and rake in leads. So if you feel like, well, I don't have something to give away to get someone onto my list and move them through the process, no problem. They're already built in to these capture pages. I think you might even have one built in there, Adam. I'm not sure though. But they're already built in, guys, done by leaders. They sell My Lead System Pro for you. Okay, so you can start to build that continuity revenue up front. The web pages are designed already. So now you've got your blog covered and you've got capture page and giveaway covered right away. Okay, this is a $1,500 value. But if you want to get serious and you want to start to customize things and you want to get fancy, MLSP's got the funnelizer. This is a drag and drop funnel builder. You can customize your own capture pages, your own sales pages, your own welcome pages. You get to completely customize your own designs. Okay, build your own sales funnel, all drag and drop without writing a single lick of code. This would easily cost you $200 a month. Now, MLSP didn't have the funnelizer when Adam and I were really moving our business into momentum, so we had to go out there and get other solutions. And we're both paying like at least $100 to $200 a month in other tools on top of having the funnelizer. You can handle it all right here inside MLSP. Now, we talked about the funded proposal, right? Actually creating income, affiliate income, or multiple income streams as people come in so that you can identify the buyers. MLSP is an amazing affiliate program. It even has 100% profit products where you can sell products ranging from $7 to $500 and keep 100% of the profit. One of them is one of our old challenges. So you can create cash flow by selling the solution, and you can earn monthly commissions off MLSP memberships. Guys, having the 100% profit products alone is $1,000 value. You've now got the funded proposal and that second income stream taken care of. And we've got follow-up. You can follow up like an absolute pro, save loads of time, organize your prospects as they come into your system with the state-of-the-art CRM. This is a $200 a month value. Guys, a CRM system like this in the marketplace would cost you anywhere from $200. Some of them go all the way up for even a lot higher than that. I've seen some up in the $1,000 range. Companies pay big time money for this kind of technology, and you're going to have this so that you can organize your prospects and follow up perfectly. Then you got to drive traffic, right? How do you get people to the blog to get the whole process started? Well, we talked about continuing education. MLSP has 8 years in the training library worth of power-packed, secret-spilling training on every online marketing strategy in existence, done by 6, 7, and even 8-figure earners. Plus, there's ongoing training constantly, so you can brush up your skills and continue to learn. This is a $2,000 value, guys. So now your job, all you have to do, we've got the traffic strategies covered, we got the blog covered, the giveaway, the funded proposal, the follow-up covered. Here's what you got to do, guys. You have to get the system set up and plug in your primary business or back-end sale or opportunity. That's what you have to do. Then follow the exact step-by-step plan that we laid out tonight. Right? You're going to get set up, then you're going to choose one marketing strategy, then you're going to go in there and learn, right? Then you're going to learn, you're going to stick to that, then you're going to learn how to monetize that audience and create multiple streams, and you're going to back end people in your network marketing business. Then you continue your education inside MLSP to grow your audience, generate more leads, make more sales, and recruit more reps. So here's everything you get. MLSP sites, the $1,500 value, the 18 pre-built funnels, the MLSP funnelizer, $200 a month value, the affiliate program, $1,000 value with 100%. State-of-the-art CRM, $200 a month. Top-of-the-notch training plus ongoing training, $2,000. Total value, $5,385. Now, here's the part. MLSP doesn't cost over $5,000. It doesn't even cost $1,000. It's not even going to cost you $500. It's not even going to cost you $250. Okay? Here's the deal. Tonight, you can get in for the special price of just $9.97. Now, you're going to get a 10-day trial. After that, you get everything we talked about for $150 a month. A fraction, literally, of what it would cost you to go out there and put all this together on your own. And this is 10 times better, right? They handle the processing and everything. And all you have to do is go to bizbuilderchallenge.com, guys, and you'll see a big join now button. Now, people should be super excited, right, Adam? Because we originally, everybody's paying the $150 up front, and now we've let people come in on the $10 trial here, right? So that they can see what it's all about without having to make a big monetary commitment.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's definitely a big deal. You know, we wanted to make sure that anybody who is serious about taking their business to some really cool places in 2016 and really getting that breakthrough that you're looking for, you know, is able to do it, you know, without price being an issue.
Yeah, it's awesome. So here's the deal, guys. Go to bizbuilderchallenge.com. Sorry, that was the wrong direction button there. Oh, and here's the deal, guys. 100% risk-free. If you get inside, and it's not everything we say it's going to be, right? The number of the person that referred you is going to be there. You can call them up, right? We've got a Facebook group. You can ask questions in. It's not 100% of what you think it's going to be and more. Within the 10 days, you can shoot a message to support. They'll actually refund your $10. Okay? So just go to bizbuilderchallenge.com to get started today. Now, why is the domain called bizbuilderchallenge.com? Because we're not quite done yet, okay? You know we've coached over 700 people in our challenges. We talked to you about this, right? These have done over $200,000 in sales. We showed you some of the testimonials. You know, Adam, you remember this, one of my favorite testimonials. Brian McDaniel says, thanks so much, Adam and Justice, for your time, energy, and life-changing mentoring. Most value I've ever received from a product I purchased. Most value ever. Paul Schultes. Aloha, I want to give a big mahalo to Adam and Justice for helping me get my business on track. Not only my business, but getting me and my mindset going in the right direction. I really thought I knew what I was doing before the challenge. I didn't, but I do now thanks to these two very special guys. Their training has changed me completely. So when you join today at bizbuilderchallenge.com, when you join for just $10, take the trial of MLSP, you're going to get access also to the 2016 Biz Builder Challenge. Adam, why don't you tell them? And again, guys, this is a test drive of the challenge. You're going to actually be able to get in and get the first week with us and see what it's all about. And if you like it, stay with us. If not, you can cancel your MLSP membership. Adam, why don't you tell them what the challenge includes?
Yeah, guys, you're going to want to go to Biz Builder Challenge and lock in your spot now, because the first of these 6 webinars kicks off this coming Thursday. Guys, we're kicking off the 2016 Biz Builder Challenge in 2 days. That will kick off the first of these 6 live weekly webinars. On these webinars, we're going to be sharing our best stuff about traffic and lead generation. We're going to mold your mind. We're going to help you build your entrepreneurial muscles. We're going to mold your mind so that you can really know what it takes to to get the leads that you need, to get the traffic and the leads and the sales that you need to build your business. We're going to be talking about all kinds of stuff, content creation, productivity, mindset, audience building, and building your 6-figure home business infrastructure on these webinars. Next, we're going to do 6 weekly conference calls. These are your Monday morning motivation and mindset conference calls. So we're going to actually be with you to kick off your week with, as a group, with us leading the way. You'll get the support and accountability that you need to stay on track. That's $197 value with these coaching calls. You also get the challenge points tracker, which is an absolute game changer, guys. Think about when you're, if you want to lose weight, you got to track your calories, right? If you want to get fit, you got to track what you're doing at the gym. In business, it's no different. That's why we give you this points tracker. It's the ultimate look in the mirror where we actually show you how to track your income producing activities, the activities that actually will create leverage and build your business and put money into your pocket. This is an absolute game changer for entrepreneurs. It's a $47 value. You also get our goal setting workbook. This is the ultimate tool for creating clarity and focus in your business. This is the juice, guys, the juice that you need to push you through the inevitable challenges and hurdles and roadblocks that you're going to face building a business, right? How to create that vision that's gonna inspire you through those challenges, and that's a $97 value as well. When you go to bizbuilderchallenge.com.
Awesome. So here's everything you get, guys. You get MLSP sites. You get the 18 pre-built funnels. You get MLSP Funnelizer. You get the affiliate program with 100% profit products. You get the state-of-the-art CRM, plus the training vault in MLSP. Now, you're also going to get the 6 live weekly webinars, our challenge, right? 6 motivational mindset calls on Mondays. You're going to get the points tracker, and you're going to get the Biz Builder Challenge Goals Worksheet. So, total value of $6,720, special price of $9.97. Now, if you're already in, I want to know how fired up you are that we're letting you guys get out there and promote this challenge for just $10. Okay? Here's the deal. $10 trial, guys. Get inside. Check it out. Get in tonight. Okay? We'll get you access to the challenge. You can meet the whole group. Everybody's all fired up. You can attend week 1 of the challenge. You can get your system set up. If it doesn't blow you away, or if it's not right for you, no problem. Totally risk-free, guys. Okay? You've got a 10-day window here. Just go to bizbuilderchallenge.com. Okay? But we're still not quite done.
Yeah.
Right, Adam?
Yeah.
Adam, there's more, is there not?
Yeah, for sure, guys. So this is the but wait, there's more part, right? So you guys, super bonus number 1. Justice mentioned this a little while ago. This past summer in 2015, we hosted what we called the Colorado Mastermind, where we rented an 8,000 square foot mansion in Breckenridge, Colorado, for an intimate 3-day mastermind where members paid up to $3,500 to live with us in a house and have us dive into their business, as well as train them on the most crucial topics that are going to help them to, help entrepreneurs get to the next level, including copywriting, mastering the 7-figure skill of copywriting, creating your online marketing game plan, developing your mindset. We went into marketing strategies like Facebook ads, blogging, video marketing, email marketing, and more. And we recorded the whole thing, and you get access to the recordings as a bonus when you go to Biz Builder Challenge and lock in your spot tonight. That's a $997 value. You also get super bonus number 2, the challenge audio archives. So this is the archive. This is a $297 value. What is it? 58 audios taken from our previous challenges and previous coaching programs that we've done, where it's just some of the best audio training that have come out of these 2 brilliant marketing minds right here. But super bonus number 3, our instant lead gen strategies. These are our 3 bonus videos where we're detailing exactly what we're doing right now to get leads through solo ads, Twitter, and then Facebook paid advertising. That is easily $197 value. You get that when you go to bizbuilderchallenge.com and lock in your spot. And then the Facebook group, you guys, our Facebook group is going berserk right now with excitement, welcoming new members. It's just an amazing supportive community that we have. It's one of the coolest parts of that any challenge that we ever do. This group, everybody just really comes together and supports each other, and it's a really amazing thing to have that much guidance, not just from us, but from the other people that are in the challenge that are absolutely pulling for you to create the results and breakthrough that you're looking for.
And no doubt about it. So here now, guys, everything you get, right? You get everything with MLSP sites, the 18 funnels, the MLSP funnelizer, the affiliate program, state-of-the-art CRM, the training, and there's so much more you get inside MLSP. I mean, that's just the ice, like the tip of the iceberg. Plus, you're going to get the challenge with the 6 webinars, the 6 morning calls, the activity tracker, the goals worksheet. Now you're also going to get the mastermind recordings from Colorado, the audio archives, the instant lead gen strategies, and the challenge Facebook group. Okay? Powerful, powerful stuff. Total value of $8,408, right? But you can get in today for a special price of $997. Now, Adam, I'm going to do something a little crazy. We didn't really discuss this. Okay?
Another curveball.
Yeah, another curveball. But I think people are probably pretty intrigued by this Twitter training that you did. Right? Yeah. Inside one of these lead gen, in the bonus lead gen, I guess that's right here. In the bonus, in the instant lead gen strategies, guys, there's Adam's Twitter training is in there. What he does on Twitter to get all the results, like what we, to get the results that you saw. What was it? 18,000 followers in 90 days. You're up to 15 to 20 leads a day. He shows you exactly what he does. Now, I know that we're at risk of some people gaming the system here. But if you join tonight by midnight, okay, at the under $10 trial, $9.97, if you join tonight by midnight Eastern, so an hour and you got just under 2 hours. If you decide this isn't right for you, we'll let you keep the 3 instant lead gen strategy videos. Okay? We'll let you keep them. That's how confident we are. So you can walk away with Adam's Twitter training, with my Facebook paid ads training, with Adam's solo ads training. You can walk away with it. $0 if you return. Okay? So no risk, plus you get the bonus, but you got to be in by midnight tonight. Everything for $9.97, guys. Here's a couple more testimonials. Jamie Larson, who did one of the challenges, says, thank you from the bottom of my heart, fellow challengers, having the opportunity to be part of such a stellar group of people. Fired up to make dreams come true and help each other along the way has been a real treat. The wisdom and step-by-step guidance that was shared by our leaders, Justice Egan and Adam John Chandler, was bar none the best. Cheers to all of you. It doesn't stop here. Okay? That's the kind of experience that you can test out for $10. All right, Ray Higdon, you may recognize this guy. He's kind of becoming a little bit of a big deal. I've personally worked with Adam and Justice. These guys are talented and trustworthy. They'll do everything in their power to help you get to the next level. Ryan Finelli, co-founder of My Lead System Pro. Adam and Justice are two most influential leaders in the online home business space, period. I've witnessed these two leaders hold 3-month coaching programs that literally transform the lives of hundreds of people, which is a direct reflection of value, service, leadership they give to anyone who's ready to take their business to the next level. If you want results, these two guys can help you get there. So the question is, who wants to be a 2016 success story? Who wants to leverage the system that changed mine and Adam's life, changed so many people's lives, plus get into a challenge, plus get all the bonuses, totally risk-free, okay? You join the $10 trial. If you want to stay in MLSP and use it and stay in the challenge, great. If you get through week 1 of the challenge and you get inside MLSP and you try, you say, you know what, not for me, that's cool too. You return, we'll let you keep the lead gen secrets 3 videos. Irresistible, $9.97. Guys, if you're an existing mastery member of MLSP and you want to participate, email support@bizbuilderchallenge.com. Now, here's why it's so powerful if you participate, and here's another reason why you want to join tonight. Because you can go out there, and if somebody joins you in MLSP on the $10 trial, they get the challenge as a bonus. You can use the challenge as a bonus to go out there and make sales. But of course, up until we start, you need to be in by midnight tonight if you want the risk-free, no questions asked. We'll give you the 3 lead gen bonuses, even if you cancel. Okay? Now, guys, if you're going to game the system, I can't stop you. Right? If you join just for the 3 lead gen business bonuses, I can't. So there's nothing we can do about it, right? I mean, you trust me, karma will come up. Sales karma. There is something called sales karma out there, right? But if somebody games the system, so be it. I just want to make it, Adam, so that people are so comfortable checking this out, right? That they come in with us, that they let us walk them through week 1 of the challenge, so they know exactly what they have to do to build a business. And then, you know what, if you say at that point, hey, this isn't the right move for me and my business, that's cool. But I think most people are going to say, let's rock this thing.
Yeah, seriously, guys. Let's do this, guys. I mean, this is it, right? You know, this is what it's going to take. You know, if you're struggling right now, if you're experiencing challenges in your business right now, then, you know, let us help you. Don't try and navigate the icy, shark-infested waters of home business by yourself. You know, let us help you. Join this inspiring community that we've built with this challenge, and let us help you get that momentum that you're looking for.
So here's the deal, and I want to put this in perspective. If you're already an MLSP member and you're paying $150 a month for mastery, you can email us at support@bizbuilderchallenge.com. We have a price that you can pay to be part of the challenge. If you are not, you can pay a $10 trial. You can start the challenge with us. There's no additional fee for the challenge. You just have to pay your MLSP mastery membership to keep going, okay, after week 1. Now, so put that in perspective. Other people are already paying for My Lead System Pro and are paying money on top for the challenge just like they used to. Right? I mean, people have paid anywhere from $300 to all the way up to, some people shell out $1,500 to be part of the first challenge. Yeah. Right? So you're getting the whole thing, the whole challenge for free, plus the bonuses. So current MLSP members, email us at support@bizbuilderchallenge.com. Non-MLSP members, go to bizbuilderchallenge.com to get signed up by tonight. Okay, now we can do some Q&A here, Adam. We could bring out some people that maybe had some experiences in the challenge. I mean, I'm fired up here. I'm pretty pumped. I mean, I'm seeing people really start to pop in here.
Yeah, for sure. Let's bring Jessica Daniels out. She's been a real inspiration in the Facebook group, and she's also been like just crushing it in this chat. Like, you know, she's answering people's questions for them. I mean, this is a leader. You know, Jessica's stepping up big time. I'd love to have her out.
Cool. Yeah. Let me find this link here. And Adam, you just keep the chat going down there, see what people are up to, and I'll get this link out to a couple people. Talk to Lisa Thompson too. Maybe we'll get her on here tonight. Let's see. Let me send it in.
Jessica says, "No, I'm not ready." Jessica, we don't care if you didn't, you know, if your hair is messed up or something. Come on.
Okay. Well, we sent you a link. If you come on, you come on. If you don't, you don't. Let's see. I'll send a link over to Lisa Thompson. Let's get Lisa Thompson on here if she wants to come out. Maybe I don't know if Antonio's on here, but if he is, so who's going to join us tonight? Like, give a shout out in the chat. Who's jumping in? Who's coming in for $10? Okay, going over to bizbuilderchallenge.com, seeing what it's all about, and coming on in for $10.
$10, guys.
Pumped. Let's see. Oh, why is it not pasting here? So I want to know. I know we got a little delay. Who's no, I'm not screen sharing anymore, Adam, right?
No, it's
Okay.
your head.
Cool. It's going back and forth with us.
Yeah.
So who's coming in? Go Jessica here. Okay, it's cool. So you're going to be in shower cap time. Yeah, I'm here. Do it. Make the action. Yes, you can. Cool. Join the first week. Value guys give insane. Awesome. Facebook thread blew up down here too. Done. Looking forward to it. Made here. Good evening. Cool. Wonderful. Well, guys, I mean, here's the deal. I don't know. I mean, we shot some links out there. I don't know if we're going to see anybody on here tonight or not. You know, you'll see all the testimonials on the page. You know, you'll see, like, you can see what people have said about previous challenges. You can see what people have to say about MLSP. It's going to bring you to the MLSP sales page. So there's everything there that you need to gather up and decide if you're going to make a $10 decision or not. Right? Jessica Daniels joined us, and I think Antonio might be coming out too. So,
Jessica, how could you pass up this opportunity? Come on.
Hey, I'm sitting in the dark right now.
That's by design.
You know, girls, when they're excited about something, everything's got to be perfect.
No, I've been wanting to do the Biz Builder challenge for a long time, and when you guys came out with this one, I was ready. I was in. Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, we can hear you. Awesome. So, I mean, what was it that you saw in the past that made you want to get in the Biz Builder challenge?
Well, I've struggled with consistency in the past, and yeah, I've seen a lot of breakthroughs.
Awesome. Yeah, I mean, every year there's a group of people that come out of every challenge, just crushing it, right? I mean, it's just whoever follows. We've always said it's whoever follows the system the closest, right?
Yeah.
Which we actually just got one of our previous top challengers. I just saw her smile pop out here, which I love. So we're pumped for you, Jessica. I mean, the first challenge, we're excited to have you on board. It's going to be a blast.
Yeah, thanks. I'm really excited. I was just getting a ton of feedback. I was hearing feedback, and then I was trying to talk. I just shut that down, though, so I'm good now.
Awesome. Awesome. So, Miss Lisa Thompson.
Hi, guys.
How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. How about you guys?
Doing great. Excited to have you on here. So you fired up for the challenge or what? I mean, you've been in how many challenges now?
Oh, I've been with you guys
Set
since
up
like
previous
maybe
content.
2013.
Oh,
Bring in the MLSP sales page.
that's you.
There's everything there that you need to gather up and decide
Antonio?
if you're
That's
reaching the
Yeah.
$100 decision or not. So, right? Jessica Daniels joined us, and I think
Antonio, mute yourself.
Antonio
I'm
I
here.
don't think that's from me.
There we go. Okay, no, it's from Antonio. He's got something playing. I can see the meter.
Oh.
So you know, you've been with us since the beginning, since almost the beginning. What was it? Was it the first or second challenge you came in?
It was the second challenge. It wasn't the live one that you guys did in January. It was
recordings the first time.
Yeah, because I first started with My Lead System Pro 2 weeks before you launched it, the challenge. And it was very funny because Bert Bludzel was the one who really got me into this, because I remembered I was on the fence. And it was like my first big investment in a course in My Lead System Pro. And Bert's like, if you don't do it, you're going to kick yourself in the butt if you don't. So it was the best investment I ever made, because you and Adam really were the first ones to teach me about a daily method of operation and really to get focused action and results. So if I didn't take that course, I would not have had the success that I've had, you know. And I keep doing these challenges with you guys. It's just like the pro athlete when they go and they do their training camps before a season starts. They always work on the fundamentals, and that's what you guys do in these challenges, and it just makes you better when you have to go out there and execute.
So I think this is wild. Just to put this in perspective, you were paying you pay $150 a month for MLSP Master, right? And you paid, I think at the time, $300 to get recordings of the challenge. You took a recorded challenge, right? So it was paying mastery plus paying $300 to get a recorded challenge, and you said that was like a game changer for you, you know, right?
Absolutely.
And you've come and you've paid to be in every challenge since.
Yes.
You got the info, okay, but then you said, oh, next challenge, we charge $500 for one of the challenges, right? You paid $500 to be in that challenge. Right? And each and every challenge, same deal. Last year we did the Dream Year Challenge, which was a 6-week one like this. It was $300, right?
But I wound up getting people to come in with me, so it was for free. So my commissions paid for the course.
Right. And there's opportunity to do that for people that get in by tonight, because you know we've got videos going in the Facebook group, and we've got like chat going on to how to go out there and talk to people, and you can actually sign up your first MLSP members and get some continuity going here. Put your $10 in the ring. I mean, there's people out there going spending $10 on Powerball tickets, right? You can go. you can throw $10 in right now. Okay, get involved. Go out there, follow some of the instructions, connect with a few people on social media that might have a problem that you can solve with My Lead System Pro. They join you. They get the challenge as a bonus. You now have continuity revenue. You're rocking and rolling. I mean, I think that's a game plan if I ever did see it. It's got to be a much more attractive game plan, guys, than paying full price on top of already paying for MLS for recordings, right?
But that point tracker, I just want to say, that is something, if you're having a hard time keeping focused on what's important, that is probably the most valued, asset out of the whole course. I mean, seriously, you sit down and you keep track, and it totally keeps you on what you need to do and on point. Because I wasn't really good at execution until, I started using that point tracker, and you develop, the more you do it, the more it becomes a habit for you, and it becomes habitual, and it doesn't become a struggle.
Awesome. Awesome. And we'll come back to you too, Lisa. I want to get your take on MLSP as well. But Antonio.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, what's going on, bud?
I'm doing well. Yourself?
Doing great.
Awesome.
Doing great. Yeah. Curious. What's got you fired up about the challenge? What was it that? Now you took which challenge? You were in your Dream Year Challenge, the one we did this time last year.
Yeah, Dream Year Challenge.
And where were things at for you in your business then? And what was some of the impact that the challenge had for you? What was your experience like?
Oh man, at that point I was literally at zero. Like no leads, no daily plan of operation, no routine. Just kind of, hoping and wishing, going out talking to people in the mall and the Starbucks, and just like out there just talking to people and trying to get people to join, and going through the challenge and like Dr. Lisa Thompson said, with the daily tracker and being really focused and structured on the activities of what you should be doing daily in your business, helped me reach, a point where I was generating consistent leads, having conversations with people and doing, creating blog posts, doing videos, and being very just more focused in my business, which was very, very helpful and useful.
Awesome. And I mean, maybe we'll come. Adam, I'd love to hear from these two guys. I don't know about you, but just maybe Antonio, you can tell us your take just kind of on where you were at when you found MLSP and what kind of impressed you most about what you saw when you got inside.
Yeah, I mean, at that point when I started with MLSP, I had my company had just closed. I kind of was like in between like what to do next, and I had a conversation with Justice right after the Dream Year Challenge about like learning exactly how to market online and how to get some of the skills that top marketers are using in terms of using Facebook, Twitter, Instagram to build their businesses. And when I looked at My System Pro, definitely saw that everything I needed was there. The training was there, the tools, the resources, the capture pages. I didn't have to create anything. Everything was just there. I just had to learn it, apply it, and put it out there in terms of the marketplace. And it was just everything was there for me, right? I just didn't have to create anything.
Awesome. And how many people are you putting through your process now daily, would you say, your funnel?
Between 10 and 20 people a day.
Between 10 and 20 people a day. Okay. Yeah. And then you're having how many phone conversations a day now thanks to your marketing?
Oh, man. Trying to do like 30 at the max, but I get leads consistently flowing in. It's kind of hard to keep up sometimes.
Okay, but would you say you have 3 or 4 solid conversations a day?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay. So guys, see, that is, what that is? That's the filter, right? There's all these people out there on social media, then some come into Antonio's world, and then about 3 or 4 people per day he talks to.
Yeah.
And these are people that are customers or highly qualified leads, etc.
Yeah.
Dr. Lisa.
Yeah.
How about yourself? I mean, where were you at, and what brought you in MLSP, and what did you see once you were inside?
Yeah, well, before MLSP, I was trying really hard. I mean, to build my business, I had no really guidance. My funnel was really all upside down. I was so focused on traffic that I didn't understand how to be an authority, how to have a blog and creating really good content that would be solving people's problems. So it was all discombobulated. And then when I got involved in the My Lead System Pro, and that's what you guys taught as well, was the other part with mindset. I was always looking for the quick fix. I was hooked, really addicted to Warrior Forum and JVZoo, trying to find, anything that would work. So I was just really scattered. So when I started working with you guys, and what's great about the challenge is you guys do like the 1-2 punch, mindset and marketing tips. So you're really getting the full benefit of good coaching and teaching that's just going to lay the foundation for you. And what happened then after that is I began to get really consistent. After going through the first challenge, my addiction to shiny objects literally went away. I didn't have to go to those forums anymore because I knew that I had the right foundation in place. So that wound up saving me a lot of money, because then anything that I wound up getting as far as profits from MLSP, I just reinvested back into myself. That's why I always reinvest into these challenges. And now I get between, through my blogs, I do a video show on my Facebook fan page, my Doctor Is In show, and I get anywhere between 8 and 15 leads a day, and I'm talking to about 2 to 3 people through social media every single day. So it works beautifully.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So Adam, buddy, we're about half past here. I think we could probably go around and do some closing thoughts, right?
For sure.
Awesome. Why don't Antonio? Why don't we start with, if you have any closing thoughts, you share, and we'll move real quickly. You, Lisa, me, Adam, and then we'll close it out.
Yeah, I think if you're looking to take your business to the next level in 2016, if you're looking for the kind of support and accountability that will help you get to the next level, I think this challenge is a no-brainer. And for $10 to get access to even the first session is an incredible value. So if you're looking to make some huge impact in your business 2016 year, I think this is a no-brainer. I hate to be cliche, but it is a no-brainer. So just get started.
Awesome. Thanks, Antonio.
Yeah, thank you.
Lisa.
All right. For you guys, if you're still on the fence, this is your opportunity to really turn your business around. I mean, this is the, if there's any type of foundational course that is out there that is going to give you the mindset and the tools to take your business to the next level, this is it. I mean, you can't find, for just $10, the incredible education you're going to get. And Adam and Justice are literally the best when it comes to taking people who've never had results before and turning it around and really becoming the leader and having that freedom that you want. Because I'll guarantee you, when December 31st comes around, in 2016, it'll be here before you know it, you're going to have two things going through your head. Either you wish you had or you're glad you did. So make your decision today.
Yeah. So here's, I'm just going to leave you guys with this, and that is that the way we had set it up was that we, we had asked everybody to pay the $150 up front if they wanted to get the challenge as a bonus. And Adam and I decided that we would let people come in on the $10 trial and have 10 days. Now, keep in mind, 2 days from now is the first week of the challenge. So you can actually, theoretically, be through the second week of the challenge on $10 and test it out. So you can come in, you can look at the system, you can come to week 1, you can even come to week 2, okay? And that's going to be within your risk-free trial period. So for us to reduce it down to $10, we did it for one reason and one reason only. We did it because we wanted to give we wanted to have the opportunity to have an impact on as many people as possible. And we knew that some people would come through the door and they'd go, you know what, this was the right decision. I'm glad I came through the door. And that the opportunity to go through the trial would be the difference maker, right? That would be what made them comfortable coming in. And so I don't see how, if you're on here, I don't see how, I actually can't fathom how you wouldn't say yes. I can't imagine the scenario in which you wouldn't go, you know what, I'm going to put the $10 down, even if I'm a little skeptical, okay, which I get skepticism. I get it. I mean, there's testimonials galore. Over 700 people have come through these courses. Over 100,000 people have gone through My Lead System Pro. Some of those people have gone on to create, $10 million plus. One of them went on to create a $100 million company, right? So there's all that there. And for you to take the first step, just take the first step. You got to lay out $10. Now, I went out the other day and bought lunch, okay, and it wasn't a sit-down lunch. It was like a sandwich, and it cost more than $10, right? So when I put that in perspective, I got to imagine that we're going to see a lot of you jumping in tonight, and that excites me. So go on over to bizbuilderchallenge.com and dive on in.
Yeah, I had Chipotle today for lunch, and that was like just over $10 for my burrito that I got at Chipotle. You guys, I paid $1,000 for my first challenge. I did a challenge led, very similar to this, led by two top producers. When I first got started in MLSP back in back in 2008. I saw an opportunity to get on top of my membership, on top of what I was paying monthly for the system. There was an opportunity to get coached by two top producers in a coaching program, and I paid $1,000 on top of what I was paying monthly for the system. That's 100 times. That's exactly 100 times what you're going to be paying for it by joining tonight. And what's the alternative? You hold on to your $10. And you keep doing what you're doing right now that's not working for you right now anyway. Then go buy a Powerball ticket. I mean, seriously, because you're not an entrepreneur, you're not a business owner. If you don't see it, if you've just been with us this whole time and you don't see the value in doing this for $10, then you have no place in business.
Yeah, at least yeah, exactly. I mean, at least come in and see what everybody else. I mean, heck. If even if you're the person that wants to go out there and game the system and return it and get the 3 videos, you get to see what other people are doing in their home business for 10 days. Right? You get to see what people are doing. You get to soak in the training. You get to get week 1 laid out for you. I mean, it's incredibly powerful. And I'm going to tell you, you're going to want to stay with us. You're going to be so blown. When I got into MLSP, I looked in there, I said, I can't believe somebody created something like this for someone like me. I can't believe I sat on the outside for so long thinking it was something different than what it really was until I got inside and understood it. And I was blown away. I'm blown away to this day. So guys, bizbuilderchallenge.com. We will, that's it. I'll pop up a slide here so people can, and if you're in, here's a couple last minute instructions. If you are in MLSP at the mastery level already and you want in, shoot an email to support@bizbuilderchallenge.com. We'll give you the price to get in. And after you join MLSP, okay, you've got to send proof of purchase, right? Send an email to support@bizbuilderchallenge.com. Okay, because the challenge is not part of MLSP, so we've got to put you inside the system. Okay.
I just dropped the link in the chat too.
Awesome. So the link's out in the chat, guys. We will see you on the inside. All right. Let's rock 2016.
Yeah.
Lisa, Antonio, all you guys, appreciate you. And we'll talk soon.
See you guys. Thanks for coming out.
Guys.
Peace.
Night, guys.
You good.